everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing a 24-hour crafting challenge, so yeah, let's get into it. I have been dying to do one of these for a while, and now I can do it. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I tried it, my timer kept running while I was sleeping, so it kind of ruined everything, and I had to restart like 2 of the projects that I did in this, but it's okay, it's fine. I started with cross stitch. I've been dying to get into like embroidery and cross stitch and that type of stuff. Well, originally it was only embroidery, but once I saw cross stitch, I was like, yeah, I like this better. I was a little skeptical because I thought it'd give me like headaches, because I tend to get pretty bad headaches when I'm like super concentrated on things, which kind of sucks. But yeah, this is actually really fun, and I don't even notice how much time passes by. Like for this, when I was doing this, I genuinely had to like stop myself to like take a break, because at one point I was like cross stitching for like 2 hours straight, but then I managed to finish in those 2 hours, so I guess it works. This is actually my second time around doing this cross stitch grid, I guess. The first time I did it on a white Aida cloth, and this is a lily of the valley. The flowers are white, so you could not see the white flowers. I did like 2 stitches of the flower and I was like, yeah, no. So I had to scrap it, and then I went to Michael's and then I got a oat colored Aida cloth that you see here. I'm not gonna lie, it has become my favorite color Aida cloth. You'd think black is my favorite, but I just love how it gives such a naturey, quaint, cute little whimsical vibe to the cross stitch. So I'm really happy I went with this one, and it looks so much better. I have a couple cross stitch, well, not a couple, I have like 2 cross stitch patterns that I want to do up next. So yeah. For this one though, since it came out a lot smaller than I thought it would be, like I said, I wanted to go with something simple for my first time, but this was a lot smaller, and I'm looking at it on my wall right now, and yeah, I need more stuff around it. So I'm gonna add to it every time the seasons change for the foreseeable future, and it'll turn into something really big and really cute. I absolutely love this. I am definitely gonna do so much more cross stitch in the future. I am so excited, and I'm so happy that I picked this up instead of embroidery. The next thing is for an order from my small business. If you are interested, definitely check it out. It's linked in the description. Of handmade jewelry and stuff. I wanted to put the bracelet that I made in like a crochet baggie. Originally for this, I was gonna get velvet bags, but I figured I wanted a personal touch, and I felt like velvet bags off of like just buying it in bulk, and then, you know, just wasn't really gonna work out like I wanted it to. I originally was also going to embroider on the front my logo, but yeah, I just felt like this was better, and it looks so cute. Like, look at it. Oh my gosh. Then I got to, I think this was like the next day or the day after, I made the bracelet. This is the Love in the Tube bracelet, if you are interested. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces from the drop for this month, so yeah. It's on Etsy and it's on my website. But anyway, the bracelet itself is made up of rhodonite tubes. That's what those tubes are. It's a mix between rhodonite and rhodonite with matrix. I love rhodonite. It is very beautiful, and also I love working with it. If you are a crystal person and you like actively work with crystals and that type of stuff, this is amazing for self-love and like healing past your traumas. That is like the staple of rhodonite. I feel like it's rose quartz but on steroids. It's so great. But yeah, if you guys want to hear more about crystals, definitely let me know. Alrighty, so this is the first rendition of my crochet butterfly cardigan. I finished the front left panel, I blocked it, and I was hoping for the best. It was literally so small, and I do not do gauge swatches. I'm gonna be honest. I do not do gauge swatches. I will literally just crochet, figure it out as I go. The person who created this pattern, in her pattern file, she was saying that it's like a medium to loose tension. I don't know. I have very tight tension. And the first rendition that I tried, because like I said, this is not the first time, and especially that time you just saw where it was too small, that was not the first time either. I tried it in a different colorway using like leftover yarn I had. It was acrylic yarn, and I was just hating how it was feeling, and it was disgusting. And I was like, I don't want this. I'm not gonna wear it. And if I'm gonna start making wearables more, I need to have it in a good quality yarn. Like, I need to make the investment. So I went to my local yarn store and I got the Malabrigo Rios yarn in the shade Leo. That's like that purpley variegated yarn. I love Malabrigo. I think that's like my favorite yarn brand. They have just so much amazing colors. And then the background was like some wool. I'll put it on the screen if I remember, but it was some wool, and this just looked so much better. It felt so much better. Also, side note, when I blocked it, it looked delectable. Delectable. But after the many attempts of trying to do this cardigan, I finally am at almost the same place I was before I had to restart the last time. I finished the left panel, almost done with the right panel, then I do the back panel, block it, put it together, and still looking forward to finishing it, most likely just before the freaking snow melts. Tired of it! But that took up majority of the 24 hours, so I switched to some knitting. I'm showing around. It is not the first time that I've knit something. It'll just be the first time I actually finish something, as well as my first wearable. Again, using Malabrigo yarn. This is the Rios. I forgot what shade it is. I'll probably put it on the screen. This one is so beautiful though. The Malabrigo yarns has like probably the prettiest yarns, like prettiest variegated yarns I've ever seen, and they're so incredibly soft. They block amazingly. But yeah, I'm super excited for this top. I'm following a YouTube video by Kenzie Crochet, so hopefully I'm able to finish this before, let's say, summer kicks off. But super excited to see how this comes out. Oh, that is it. I don't like how I'm wearing the same shirt. Right, and that is my 24-hour crafting challenge. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun to do, but there's a lot of different ways I'd go about it the next time I do it. Like, I'm not using a stopwatch because, as you saw in the video, I kept falling asleep on it and I kept just letting it run like all day while I went to work. I'm like, this is not working. I'm gonna do the method that I had where I was like logging in every time that I would work and then just add it up in the end. Hopefully by the next time I post a video, the cardigan is done. I definitely think it will. I feel like I'll low-key take a while to post the next video, but I'm gonna try my best to be consistent. Instead of posting once a year or every month, I want to post at least like 2-3 times a month. I can do that. That's pretty simple. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching this, please make sure to like the video as well as subscribe to my channel so you can see more from me in the future. I have a lot of projects planned, and I have a lot of like ideas of video and content that I want to do, so subscribe so you could see that. And this time I'm actually gonna post it. I'm not even gonna say like I'm gonna post every week or like I promise I'm gonna post more. I'm not gonna say that. I am just gonna do it. You'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lot more consistent in all the content. If you want to follow my Instagram, I'll link it down below. If you want to purchase that bracelet, I have it on Etsy and obviously on my website as well. I have a couple other of my stuff on Etsy, but if you want to see all of the products I released for February. Definitely check out my website. Purchase on whichever one you want. Prices are basically the same. It's literally about preference. I'd really appreciate it if you purchase through Etsy though, because right now it says that I have 0 sales, and I'm just thinking, the ice keeps falling, and I'm just thinking, if I was like browsing through Etsy and I saw something that I really liked and I really wanted, but saw that the shop had 0 sales, I would kind of be hesitant. Honestly, I would still buy, because I feel like a lot of these places, they have hundreds and hundreds of people that purchase from them, but are they really happy? Do they really like it? You know, maybe that's just me, but I'd really appreciate it if you were interested in purchasing something, that you do so on my Etsy. And if it's not on my Etsy, obviously you can get it on my website. Whatever works for you. I appreciate the support. Also selling these earrings too, if you were so inclined to buy them. I will also leave a couple of the discount codes that I have, because I think I have like 2 on right now. If you have any video ideas, definitely let me know and I will do them. Okay.